Well, after our expedition into Alliance territory, we find ourselves with very, very low sanity, and it's time for us to make a bunch of food and try to get our sanity back into a reasonable state, because when you're below 0 sanity, your accuracy with a gun drops to pretty much 0. You literally can't use VATS at all. Not that I would use VATS anyway, but even outside of VATS, you're going to shoot pretty wild. Thankfully, I was able to get a whole lot of food and a whole lot of booze from the people we killed previously, so it wasn't that bad. I also had a bunch of addictions that needed curing. In fact, currently I have a total of minus 60 sanity because of addictions, and those are just temporary. As soon as I cure those addictions, those will go away. I was also looking through some of the crafting options here, and you can craft ammo in the latest version of Frost. And one of the things that we can craft is fusion cells once we have a decent level of gun, nut, and science. That won't be for a while yet, but I'd love to stockpile the materials for this so I can make a whole bunch of fusion cells later on, because laser weapons are by far the best weapon type in Frost. Plasma technically does more damage, but it's split damage for 1, and for 2, it has a bolt which has travel time. It's much more difficult to aim them and land shots with them. They're great for things like sentry bots, but for regular people, they're just not that good. But in any case, we're going to want to stockpile specifically crystals, circuitry, nuclear material, aluminum, and adhesive. If you see me picking up nuclear material, that's why. Crystals as well, we'll want to keep an eye out for those. But yeah, we're going to want to start taking some scrap kits with us eventually, and then storing all of these goodies into a certain spot around the map, and then using the scrap kit to break everything down into the components, because the components weigh far less, then bringing it all back to base with us. I also brought back our various handmaids and cobbled together a pretty reasonable handmade rifle. In fact, this is one of the best weapons I have right now. Honestly, it's about the best you could ask for with one of these. The stock could be a little bit better, but otherwise it's pretty much top of the line. The damage on it is a bit overkill for what we're doing though, since we're going to be going into Alliance territory again, clearing out some Alliance and some ghouls, and neither one really warrants a big gun like this with very high top-end damage. I'll want to save this for a different area. After eating a ridiculous amount of food that gave sanity and drinking every bit of beer I could find, I put on my charisma suit, popped all the chems I could to get my charisma as high as possible, and I had 2 goals. Number 1, to make some money from Siampa and the buyer in downtown, and also to go and see those kids again over in Alliance territory and see if I could persuade them to come with me with my 9 charisma.
It's too dangerous. Can't you come with me now? You're lucky I got here when I...
Aw, you're no fun.
Really?
No, I think I...
It's too dangerous. Can't you...
Aw, you're no fun. No, I think I got it.
Really? I have 9 charisma. That wasn't enough?
Hey!
Hi, mister. Mom said it's too dangerous.
You should be wary.
No, please.
It's too dangerous. Can't you come with me now? You're lucky I got here.
I'm not scared. My dad taught me how to shoot a gun.
Are you happy?
I'm working on a farm.
Really?
Never mind.
Oh. It's okay.
Really? They won't... I had 9 charisma. It failed?
Hi, mister.
Well,
I thought all the surface
good luck
people looked like
starving over
monsters,
here then.
But you seem pretty normal.
To my great surprise, they both refused, so I guess we just won't have any pack mules. Probably for the best. It'd be on my conscience if they died, and they probably would die eventually. Last time I took them out in Frost, Jeremy somehow got his hands on a laser rifle. Don't ask me how he got that, but he tried to defend poor Sarah from a feral ghoul, and unfortunately, he hit her instead. So yeah, honestly, they're probably better off here. Maybe I'll drop some food and water off over here eventually for them, just so I feel a little bit less bad about murdering their entire community. Well, on my way back to downtown to go pick up my power armor, I went through what I thought was a shortcut, but turned out to be more Alliance territory that I hadn't cleared out yet, and, oops. Okay, yeah, we cleared it through here.
Hey.
Oh, shit. No, we didn't. Never mind. Never mind. We didn't clear through here. Abort. I'm lucky I didn't get shot. I'm very lucky I didn't get shot. Please don't come through that door after me. We will go this way. Yeah, certainly not the right way, and they've probably heard about how some crazy guy massacred their entire other communities, so they're probably not going to be very happy with me. So I took the correct way back, and on my way back, I realized there was a journal laying here next to where we killed these 2 ghoul survivors that were hanging out in the tunnel just outside downtown before. This is the journal of those 2 ghouls, A New Start. Day 1. Finally, we found shelter. It may be not much, but it is safe at least. We just need to keep low and don't attract attention of the feds. I lost track of time, not like it matters anymore to know what day it is today. So I'll just start counting from when we found this place we might now call home. We got a fire going, we found some wood down in the tunnel, and now we have heat and a hot meal, something we could only dream of before. We also found a teddy bear. It reminds me of our little angel. God, I miss her so much. Day 3, it feels like a new chance to put up something together.
Yes.
God knows we had our share of suffering. Now we can actually dare to hope for better times. Except, we killed them. After a solid 8 hours of sleep, we stocked up on all the booze and food we could get, drank a whole bunch of it, ate a whole bunch of it, got as much sanity as we could, cured our addictions, and we wound up with about 80 sanity afterward, which is not too bad. On my way to get my power armor and stock up for my next outing, the Federation commander over here grabbed me and went to chat with
I
me.
heard you completed the test. You are hereby a conscript of the Great Metro Federation. Congratulations. Now you're fucked. I still have this pact that needs signing.
Sure, I'll sign up.
Good. Here's your copy. Soldier's Yard is past the Great Wall, on the left, where you can rest and guard the entrance. Come back to me when you're ready to go on a mission. There's always work to be done.
What are your orders, Captain?
Your first mission is as follows. We received a call for food supply at the library in Copley Station. I need you to get over to the Boston Public Library and assess the situation before we can risk sending an armed expedition with a resupply. Report back to me when you are done. There's no need to make a direct attack yourself and risk your life against whatever may be in there. Get up to the surface from the north end exit past the wall. Make sure you have your gas mask. The air up there is poison. Any questions?
I'm ready, Captain.
Dismissed. Good luck out there.
After suiting up, I made my way into the access tunnels into an area I have not really gone through too much yet. And if you recall from the very start of this playthrough, there are multiple places you can start at in Frost. One of them happens to be back here in the access tunnels, and there's some interesting lore back here that's quite important for the story later on, though it's not going to make much sense for now, and I'm not going to explain it until later, but I will read the journals to you. What's done is done, it's not real. The past, just a memory, just a dream. Old world a dream. We need to forget. So when Frost first came out, there was just one start, I believe, and this was the canonical original first start for Frost. There is a story in Frost, we will get to it eventually, but just surviving and leveling up is more important first because we have to take on some very dangerous enemies to do the Frost story. But back here we find two important journals, one from Sunshine Johnny and one from Janice. It's still there, like a dream you've awoken from. Every time I smell the cook fire, Alan, no, I need to forget. Janice is back from his trip. He brought new guests, which is good because the old guest doesn't talk anymore. He's tired. Janice is mad at me because I called him his old name. He says I need to forget. Janice wants to leave again. He says it all makes sense now. He says that the answer was right above us and right below us. I don't want him to go. I get sad when he goes. Hope the new guests talk more. From Janice's journal. Today I found a squirrel burying nuts. He squeaked up a racket when we picked him up by his tail. 2 days up the Malden line broke him. He learns quick. We caught a tortoise. It's a silly thing. It speaks only of orders and codes. Reforming him will be tough. This one's garb protocols are locked down tight. Perhaps I should just crack open that shell and make tortoise stew. Long trip to the sea. It paid off. Inside were such wonders. Chems, weapons, food, and of course, answers. We even found a silly little snake. They say you cut its tail off and it grows back. Perhaps we'll see. From a scrawled note, written in the survivor's own blood, beside that dead survivor. I will proclaim to the world the deeds of Gilgamesh. This was the man to whom all things were known. This was the king who knew the countries of the world. He was wise, he saw mysteries and knew secret things. He brought us a tale of the days before the flood. He went on a long journey, was weary, worn out with labor, returning he rested, he engraved on a stone the whole story. If none of that makes sense to you, don't worry about it. It's mostly meant to just be some very cryptic clues, and remember, losing your sanity is a thing in this mod, so it's possible these people are all just insane. I guess we're in good company. After that, I made my way to the New Alliance area where I almost ran headfirst into them without power armor last time. This time, we are properly equipped. Time to take out some more Alliance.
Let's do this!
That hurt. They just touched me with that flamer, it hurt. I'll be taking all those. You're not attacking me, but I think it's just because you're bugged out, so it's gonna be safe. Hey, you had a nice, well, it's not serrated. Mine is serrated. Mine's better. You had a Chinese officer sword too, though.
No way is this worth it!
You're right, it wasn't. There are more back there. I'm just trying to loot. Sorry, bud. You would have tried to punch me eventually. Can't have you scuffing up my power armor.
I'm warning you, back off! I'll find.
Are we clear? Thought there were more than that. Oh, yeah, there are more.
So that's it, huh?
What are you doing? Well, this goes over to, this goes south, doesn't it? It's not really the way I want to go. I don't really want a lot of this stuff. Yeah, this goes to Andrew Station. Sure. Why not? Be some good loot over here. It's not the way I was going to plan to go, but it's... Oh my god! I thought I'd be somewhat stealthy going in there. But no. Took a shotgun blast to the face before I could do anything. Okay, we'll go there later. I have a heal going, right? Yeah, I have a bandage going. Okay. We'll go over there later, I guess. Okay, so definitely not the way I want to go right now. In fact, I think if I want to tackle Andrew Station, I'll want to do it from the outside and work my way in, because trying to fight my way into the middle of them like that is probably a recipe for disaster. But regardless, that's not the way we're trying to go. Andrew Station is down to the south. We're trying to go to the west over towards Boston Public Library. That's when I remember to do that. We need to go through the Park Street Station and back through the metro system. This area is really confusing if you're not familiar with it, and even for me, after thousands of hours of Frost, I still get confused if I haven't played for a while. But the area we want is called Copley Station, or maybe it's Copley Station, I'm not sure. But this is the metro station that goes up into the Boston Public Library. It's where we're gonna get in there from.
What?
Don't you die!
These survivors didn't really have much between them, but they did have a nice journal. It was quite interesting. I feel a bit bad after killing them just for the journal, but then I couldn't read it to you guys if I didn't kill them, so... The just after. The hardest part is the just after. You're still in shock, right? You're trying to wrap your head around it, but you can't. You just can't. They say time heals all wounds, and I'm inclined to believe them, but for now, it hurts beyond words. I know I should stand up, brush myself off, keep going, but damn, how? How do I even put myself back together? How do we put the world back together? Can we at all? Guess we just have to wait until we're past this just after. There's some stuff around here. Hey, purified water, very nice. There it is. I think there's some right-of-way over here. This area I know, like, better than most because I've been through it so many times in Frost, you know? Because for a long time, that was like the only start, was the access tunnels, so you were kind of forced to go through this area. Because as bad as the underground is, the surface is far worse. That was some BS, I blocked that. But okay. There's also Medical Center Metro, which I haven't gone through yet, which I want to go through eventually. I'm really flush on bottles and water right now, so I'm not going to bother with picking these up. Yeah, some dead survivors. Food. Bunch of money. Wish there was a journal for these two. There should be a journal for them. Okay, and this goes further west towards... Is this towards West Roxbury eventually? It goes like down to here, I think, over this way. I'm pretty sure it goes over here eventually. Or maybe it's over here, I'm not sure. But yeah, it goes quite a ways over there. There's some people over here. They're not going to be friendly. Okay, 308, or no, 338 rounds. Sawyer's Journal, sure. Up there, it's a whole other world. I don't know what they expect to find out there in the snow, but I'll tell you one thing. Only two kinds of people go out there. Wolves and rats. The wolves know the way of the world. They've got the guns, the ammo, and the know-how to make it through the storm. They hunt, they find, they kill. And the rats, well, they've got nothing. But that's just as dangerous, ain't it? Because they've got nothing to lose. Okay, let's get up there in the library. I've just been kind of going around the library. We're here for this, yes, to go up through here. Ooh, a high-powered magnet. That's kind of rare.
Welcome to the Boston Public Library. The library is currently closed. The library is currently closed.
I work here. Let me in.
Please provide your 6-digit employee ID number.
My ID number is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Welcome, Mr. Mayor. Please enjoy your visit. Mind the mess. We are currently undergoing maintenance.
It's always like the managerial people. Look, I work in IT, and this is 100% true. It's always the managers and the higher-ups that have the dumbest, easiest to guess passwords. Every time. Every single time. Oh boy. guys are really jumpy. What are you doing up there? So many grenades. That's like never gonna kill him. It's a really scary turret though. Maybe it will. That's a really, really scary turret. Oh my god, it's just crippling the crap out of him. I just happened to get a super scary turret and it's on my side. Pretty lucky. The problem is it could turn on... Well, it wouldn't turn on me, but the explosive damage could make it hit me, and that would be really bad. I kind of want the experience, though, from this thing. From the ghouls, that is. I don't really want it to kill the ghouls. I think I just blow it up. We just got a whole bunch of grenades. So... Gonna be hard to land a grenade, though. Right there, it's gonna, like, go flying past it. Wonder if this would work. This will probably work. At least I hope it does. If not, I'll be really screwed. Please kill this really fast. Oh, it worked, but oh god, that was getting close there. It took a lot more than I thought it would. Whew. Yeah, I don't really want it to kill all these ghouls. I want to kill the ghouls myself. You know? Experience. Especially since I just got the flamer and everything. I brought all these mines and everything. Okay, we'll clear through here later. First, we gotta clear out the ghouls and stuff. Oh, you're alive. That's really surprising. These big filing cabinets have a good chance of having schematics in them. I'll be taking that. We can drop some mines, though. Where'd that guy go? It's over here. I don't want you to run over this, so, you know, be careful.
Hi.
Hey there. Why do I get the impression I don't want to hear what you have to say?
How are you doing?
Good scavenging and busted robots, if you know what you're doing.
Have any problems?
I'm just here between jobs.
Nothing else for now.
Don't walk over my mines. You walk over that mine, you're gonna have a real bad time. I'm just saying. Oh no.
That's what you...
Shit. I didn't want that. Well. The turret's hostile? Or are they just blown up? I didn't want this. I put down mines in case there are more ghouls. Oh well.
Yes.
Attention! Security breach near rear entrance. Visitors and employees are advised to seek cover and remain calm.
Actually, let me make this a little bit closer up here. Oh, hold on, never mind. We're about out. Just the one mine left. Looks like it. Anybody else? There's still somebody here. Might be the turret, though. The second turret right over here, right? No, it's dead. Never mind. Oh, it's you. He got up and hit me. That's funny. I think that's it, though. Yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, there's a lot of loot here. We get that first. That's chained up. There's a lot of loot in here as well. I'm probably going to come back through here and do another unpower armored run through here. Got all the loot that's around here. Since I now know it's clear and I can do it safely. That way I don't have to spend my precious fusion cores. I guess that's good to know. They can get back up.
Visitors may now come and go as they please. All employees, please return to work.
Well, do you have a bunch of ammo for me? Not really. Is this any good? It is actually really good. I bet if I improve this, would it be better than mine? It might. I always thought these looked so cool. I wanted them to be improved and buffed, so maybe they buffed them. Well, mission successful. We've cleared the public library, and now we can go back and get our reward from both the captain as well as the bobblehead, which is really the primary reason I've come here. But it turns out there is still one survivor here. Just one, sadly.
I hope you know I love you, even if now you're gone and it seems too late. But
this Federation soldier back here is mourning the death of her daughter. It's extremely sad, obviously, but once we talk to her, we'll find out that she's a character from the main game. In fact, this is Daisy in her pre-ghoul form. Of course, she turns into a non-feral ghoul and takes up residence over in Good Neighbor in the main game, so she lives for 200 more years after this. But currently, this is her in her regular human form before she turns into a ghoul. There's a quest to help her bury her daughter in a cemetery nearby. Excellent. It's quite a lengthy ordeal getting her there, and I don't really want to do it right now, so right now I think I'm just going to go through here and loot everything and take it all back with me, and then next time maybe we can help Daisy to bury her poor dead daughter. As always, thanks for watching everyone. Stay sane.